Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show called Conversations with a Kid. Today, I will be doing a video on topics, and I will be doing an introduction to introduce what the show is about. So, my name is Donovan Leonard, and you guys can call me Donnie. And what I do, and a little bit about myself is I'm 14. I have 5 siblings. Uh, um, and I got there's 4 brothers and 1 sister, and their names Jaden Jordan, Ada Austin, and
You don't know her name? Eris.
Eris. Sorry, I was thinking. So, yeah, and I'm an actor. I do parkour sometimes when it's warm outside, and and after that, I'm a gamer. I have a gaming channel. Donnie Plays HD. What else do I do? I think that's pretty much it. What about you, David?
Well, my name is Davion Leonard. I'm 12 years old. I like playing basketball. I got 3 other siblings. My sister Deanna, my 2 brothers Daquan and Dejan, and yeah.
All right, that's good. So, the subject we're going to touch on today is the shooting at Central Michigan University. So, what I read and watched on Fox.com was that the kid, there wasn't really much to see, but it was like about the kid. He shot his parents while, what was this, 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning at the college, and his father was a police officer, and his mother wasn't really given it that much detail, but he shot them in the morning, and all I know was that it wasn't really much detail. It was just he was shot, but from what I heard before I looked it up was that he was being bullied or something, which led him into killing his parents. So I don't, yeah, which it's pretty messed up, to be honest. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's crazy if somebody would do that to their own family. Like, what if their parents are supposed to support them and then like help them through the situation like that? And it's even better for him because his father is a police officer. He can actually arrest people for bullying his son. But he didn't. He shouldn't have shot them. He should have asked for help. What do you think?
I don't think he should have took it out on his parents. I mean, his parents probably didn't do anything to him. I mean, he getting bullied like in school and stuff like that. I don't think he should have took it out on the parents. Could have asked, his dad is a police officer. Could have asked him about anything to help him to school. But I guess he just wasn't thinking right.
Right. He wasn't. I don't. Maybe. What I think, maybe he was like. You know what could have happened? Maybe his parents were the people that were bullying him. Like, maybe. You never know.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It could be either way because we don't really know right now.
Yeah.
This just happened. So now we're gonna talk about like how it relates to our lives. So I remember in 7th grade, there was a girl named Desiree, and constantly always bothered me. It was very irritating. I didn't tell no one, and which when I didn't tell no one, it only got worse, and she would constantly pick on me, and it's just irritated me. I would try to just leave it alone, just tell her to be quiet and leave me alone. But no, it got worse. You gonna make me? You gonna make me? No, no. But then one day my mom asked me what was wrong, and I was like nothing. And then she was like, I knew something wrong. I know something wrong, and I told her. And then when I was a couple days later in Target, I was walking, and then Fonzo gave me the phone, and then I answered the phone. My mom was like, "Look, I have her number, and I just dialed it, and this is her mom." I'm like, "What? How did you get her number?" And she was like, "Because I'm awesome."
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Oh, okay." And then so we had like a 3-way conversation, and then I guess it solved because we talked about what happened, and then after that, she hasn't messed with me, and she left the school after 7th grade. So yeah, and then it's not just about me either. I had a friend in 6th and 7th grade. His name's Dion. He was constantly messed with. Everybody kept calling him gay because I don't know, because, and it wasn't very nice because he wasn't even gay. He was straight and he was cool. He could sing too. I don't understand why people made fun of him. He should have been like the most popular kid in 7th and 6th grade because he can sing. And what was funny was I would usually, protect him because it wasn't nice. And then it got worse to 7th grade. They kept calling him a drama queen and everything. And it was like, well, I don't know what to do because I can't help you with that. That's just something you got to deal with because me helping you is not making it better. So you either got to tell somebody else or just ignore it or just stand up for yourself because you don't stand up for yourself. And then it kept going to 7th grade because he didn't really do nothing. All he would do was like cry and then walk out of the class. He dramatically walk out the class. And then so I understood it all in 8th grade because that's the grade I'm in now. He said he was bi eventually. I was like, so this whole time you've been bi? He said, no, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, so it's either the fact that you knew you were bi or the fact that you you were thinking about it because everybody was pushing you to, making you feel like you were gay. But he wasn't really in the conversation, so he just decided he didn't want to talk about it. So I was like, okay. So that's a prime example of bullying and what it could do to people because it changed how he had a whole perspective on other people. And that's me. Yeah.
Well, I can't think of a permanent grade that I got bullied. I've been kind of getting bullied for my whole life. Like my looks, my like people say I'm trash at basketball, like the major things. Sometimes I try to ignore it, but like the next day I go to school, it get worse if I try to ignore them. When I tell somebody, they usually don't do anything about it. So sometimes I gotta like go to my parents, let them know what's going on, go up to school and stuff. I've been in a lot of fights about it too. Like when I get bullied, sometimes I think I can handle it myself, but you really can't because it's gonna get major. And I used to always fight people because I'm getting bullied and crap. And then at one of my schools, there used to be a gang, and they used to bully all my friends and us. And we tried to like back each other up sometimes. Sometimes we can't because we like in class and something like that. And like it's very hard for me now too. Like I'm still getting bullied. Everybody gonna get bullied at least one time in their life. So, but I really don't hope if nobody really do like major, really big. It ends real fast. But for me, it's just difficult because I gotta like push through it. I gotta fight. I gotta just move forward.
When you brought up fighting, that reminded me of that one time this year. I was in lunch and it's not even bullying. It was just a funny story. It had a little bit of doing bullying. So I was in lunch and my friend kept flicking food at me. I was like, stop. And then I like did this at the table, and this little pixelated piece of the food hit this dude's vest, and he got so mad for no reason. Like he took the whole vest off. He said, "Boy, clean this up." I'm like, "No."
That's how some people is. I mean,
Right. And I looked at it. I'm like, "Where is it even at?" I don't
bounced
even
off.
see- right. I don't even see nothing. He was like, "Clean it up." I'm like, "How? Clean it up." I was like, "How?" And he was like, "I'm gonna fight you." I'm like, "For what? Why are you trying to fight me over something stupid?" And he was like, "Because you being a bee." I'm like, "What? Wait, what?" I was just sitting down, and my friend freaking flew at me. I'm just like, "No." And then he get mad over it, like,
don't you hate sometimes like when somebody sees something, they don't see what the other person doing, but they see what you do?
yeah.
Like, I always go through that. Like, I gotta, like, that's why I don't like the school I go to now. Like, every time they do something to me and I do something back to defend myself, they see me and I get suspended. I'm like,
Right.
what the heck is going on?
I didn't fight him though. I just like ignored him because he was just being an
Petty.
idiot. He was being an idiot at that point because
But yeah, you can't just let bullying stop you and go out of hand, like killing somebody. Like, you ending their life. Like, come on.
and he's 19 years old. He just got in high school. He just got in college.
Then there was another shooting at Florida.
Yeah.
17 killed and something else.
Hmm.
They're getting bullied for a long time. And
Yeah.
you don't have to end every, like, people that, like, don't bully them, they still kill them. Because, for some reason, they just,
Crazy.
they getting irritated of, getting bullied and stuff like that. But you don't have to end somebody's life
Well,
to make it better.
sometimes people don't really understand because bullying has an effect on the mind, which makes it that your brain like thinks about what the person says, and then if you're not them type of people, yeah. But if the brain takes that and keeps it in the back of the head, and then it keeps thinking about that one thing, and it makes you feel like that what they said is true, and then that's what brings you down to the point where you get depression and you don't enjoy much stuff that you like, and it can lead to insanity, suicide, and even worse, like being crazy.
I actually went through that before, though. 5th grade, I think.
5th grade.
Yeah, I think that was like one of my worst years of school. And I couldn't take it no more. I was really about to kill myself, like, for real.
Oh.
But I didn't want to end my life, so, because, if you die,
Yeah.
it's over, you're not coming back. I had to stop and think about it for a minute, and I was like, let me slow down. Tell my parents, they can handle it when they get to school or something like that. And then, like, I ain't gonna say it got worse during the grades, but, like, every day it gets bigger, Yeah, I just don't like bullying. Like, it's just not good. Like, I don't understand why people don't learn after these school shootings and stuff, and they still don't learn about bullying. Like, if you bully somebody and all these shootings at schools because they're getting bullied and stuff, and you still bullying kids, it could happen to you one day. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. That's real true. And I remember the video I made a couple weeks ago. I took it off of YouTube because people was like, no, you got to take that off because people are going to get offended and everything. I was like, all right. So after I took it off, I had thought about it. I'm like, so what was I trying to get across in that video near the end? So after if you have your own like conversation or your own situation, people always want to get involved, and like they want to know, they want to talk about it, they want to
Instigators.
yes.
Yeah.
And then when they find out, other people find out, and then the people that found out after them tell them other people, and that's what gets irritating because some people like to be like, ah ha 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 ha, that's really funny, ah ha ha, she went through this, he went through this, she punched him, she broke up with him. I'm like, what? It's not even funny. Like, people who have to deal with that on the daily because people are always talking about them. It's crazy. Can you imagine having a situation like somebody has got their father like a flower for Father's Day, and then like and the other kid got their father's like Rolex watches and everything. And then they asked the kid with the flower, "What do you get getting your father for Father's Day?" And he said a flower. And then they said, "What is he, gay?" And then they walk away. The kid walks away crying, and then he goes to what is it? A cemetery, and that's his father's grave.
But,
You imagine that?
Like when you like people at my school, people think about looks. Like you need to have Rolexes or like Timberlands, nice shoes, nice clothes, and stuff like that. Like some people ain't gonna be just like you. Some people got hard lives. They live in the streets. They live in like hard neighborhoods. Like you really don't know how their life is.
Right.
Like if you talk about somebody else and then you don't know how their life is outside of school, like they could be getting beat by their mom and dad or some crap like that. How
Abuse.
would you know? Like they getting messed up at school, at home and at school. Like they don't got no type of peacefulness, nothing. Y'all just mess with people that y'all know. Y'all don't know about them.
Like you may know them, but you don't know about their life, like their
Yeah.
real life. Like you just know them in school. Yeah, because like they may come into school with a smile, but when they're at home, they're probably like the most saddest person ever.
Yeah. And then I don't know how the bullies don't get it. Like they don't feel nothing in their heart. Like
Usually, the bullies are the ones that are getting abused at home.
most up.
'Cause
Like
that's
what
what
happened
turns
at
them-
what happened at home, transfer it to whatever else you go.
Mhm.
That's kind of true. That is true.
Yeah. So basically, what we're trying to get at is that it's not fully on the bully. It's more about what you leave on to someone else. So if the parent is constantly beating on the bully or the normal child becomes depressed and becomes a bully. He comes to school, becomes a bully, and other kids that are happy, averages, and he starts to bully them.
It's like a timeline. Let's say your parents, mom and dad, was messing up your mom, and then your mom messed up you, and then you mess up other kids.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. But like sometimes you gotta slow down. If you wanna be friends with them, talk to them or something like that. Don't bully them for something they didn't do to you. Like you don't have to bully somebody that did not do nothing to you.
Right.
Like just that's like saying you go to a new school, you get bullied automatically right there. How would you know if he cool, if he like the same things like you do? Like you never know if you just came.
Right. So, yeah, I don't know if this advice actually works, but in movies or in talk shows, they like to say, befriend the bully. Even when he's trying to be mean to you, just say, "Oh, you look nice today." And they'll just be like, "What?" And then they'll just walk away because they're confused.
Like just you can say hi, just start off a little conversation, something like that. Just be try to be friends with somebody. If you don't want to, like if you got something negative to say, don't say nothing. Like
Right.
just walk off or some crap like that,
Or write it down on a piece of paper, then look at it, and then ball it up, throw it away.
bruh. But
Mhm.
yes, there's a whole bunch of things you can do to help yourself than not bullying somebody else.
Mhm.
Like what comes around, come right back around. You bully somebody else, somebody gonna bully you.
You're right. So, treat others how you want to be treated. Don't make mistakes because by making other people feel bad, you may have created something worse than yourself, and it can lead to murder, suicide, insanity, or even worse. And it's not good. It's something that's not humane. You gotta stay humane. Like we're all humans. You treating each other like you're different. You all got your defects. You all got your downs and ups, and it's not good for other people if you're trying to make their downs even worse. So treat others how you want to be treated. Yeah. So I think this is the end of our talk. So hope everyone has enjoyed our first talk video / podcast. If you guys enjoy, check it out more often. Like it, subscribe, comment, whatever you need to do to get your info. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.
Where can people follow you at?
You guys can follow me and subscribe to me at Donnie is Funny on YouTube. Donnie Plays HD also on YouTube. My Twitter is Donnie Plays HD, and that's it.
You can find me on Instagram, Leonard Davion, Snapchat, same, and then yeah, you could like text me or something.
Y'all got gamer tags?
Oh yeah, PlayStation 4. Ferocious Gaming 1. 360. Well, not. Well, I don't even play my Xbox no more. But if you do want to hit text me on Xbox, I'll see if I can text you back. What is it? Tiggeroe. Tiggeroe. Yeah.
My Xbox One, you can find me Davion Killer X. Yeah.
All right. So. Yep. See you guys in the next one. Peace.